Hey, to we have Leonard here. Bring guys and gals, Kanojo Okurishimasu. Rent a Girlfriend, We're Here, We're Alive, chapter 385. What is up? What is good? Don't got a lot to say about the last chapter. I'm in the process of posting chapter 384. I kind of forgot about it. It was just a very uneventful chapter for me. I understand. I shouldn't say that. Things happen. But it was a setup chapter. It was a setup chapter that kind of left me like, because we had all this great build-up that I feel, again, Reiji, for the sake of stretching a little bit, I feel like it was at the detriment of some development that could have taken place during the nighttime scene. But now we get to the next morning, so we're going to drum drama because Kazuya is leaving, and now we're in the breakup phase. So, I don't know. We'll see. Chapter 385, I'm hoping is better than the last chapter. Because honestly, before chapter 384, like chapter 380 onward, or even before then, absolutely amazing chapters. Okay, page 1, let's get into this. So we have taxi, cars, car pulling up. Is that the car for Kazuya's stuff, maybe? What does that mean? Skim me so quickly. It's like, James, like having a book, and you quickly like go through the book. It's like, I got this paper, I'm just like, oh. You skim. Quickly scanning through something. Anyway, I digress. Where is that? Parting ways with my girlfriend too. So it's rating 385. Welcome Sarah, welcome to the stream. Emil, welcome to the stream. I'll be off then. Yeah. Is that all you're taking? It's mostly just clothes. I have stuff in my bag too. Thanks for cleaning up the room. It's fine. I'll take it off with Mini-chan. Sorry about the curtains. Just because I'm leaving the nest doesn't mean I shouldn't keep it tidy. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. Gah, Mizuha's acting so normal. It's as if yesterday never even happened. Regular cute appearance. Oh, look at Kazuya. I mean, not Kazuya. Look at Chizuru. Look at Chizuru looking all good. Now, we did say at the end of the last chapter, obviously, again, we see Kazuya is having this whole, like, dang, she doesn't even really care, and, like, she takes this perfectly normal. We saw at the end of the last chapter, again, even though we don't get her perspective, we get those perspective shots. We see that clearly Chizuru has something on her mind, but, of course, we can't know what's on her mind. So Reiji gave us too much of Chizuru in chapter 383. He was like, I gave you more of Chizuru's mind than I've ever given you. Now you need a break. Or actually, maybe she's not in a good mood. Isn't she kind of stone-faced? Exactly. Me bombing my joke aside. Still, she doesn't seem to be particularly sad. I guess she's not going to miss me or anything? Sarah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. Don't even worry about it. I won't go so far as to hope. Ikinaide! Please, don't go. Kekkon shirimasu. I want you to stay. I won't go so as far as to hope that she'll stop me from that's not happening. Dang it, Emil! Emil! Oh, actually, I'm not gonna lie. James, L for us because we forgot about the chat, but never stood a chance. Oh, man. I mean, come on. Isn't she way too emotionless? We were together all day yesterday. This whole thing feels super lonely. It kind of, honestly, Kazuya, this whole thing sucks. For you, it really does suck after everything that happened like yesterday. But again, I do predict that at the end of the day, like, I don't know if it's going to be this chapter because we're clearly going to stress this a little bit, maybe. But I'm assuming that obviously him and Chizuru are going to have another conversation. He may end up still leaving, quite frankly. But I think a little more clarity on where they stand. Obviously in a positive way. I would love nothing more though, because we already had this arc. It would be kind of nice if he doesn't end up leaving. I would actually like that a lot. I'm so stupid. I just got through making up my mind to keep loving her. Well, this probably means that she said everything that she wanted to say yesterday. That's just like her. Thump, thump, creak. Oh, wait, I'm getting the vibe. She's going to stop him, guys. Nah. I take it back. She's gonna stop him. It's giving me all the vibes that she's going to step in and do something. I'm getting the vibes. I'm getting the vibes. At least I'm hoping that we're getting the vibes. I guess this is really it. We're done living together. I had a lot of fun living with her and Yaimori-san. I got to see new sides of Mizuhara, and we all laughed about silly things together. To be honest, I'm really gonna miss her. I'm gonna be living alone again. Mizuhara won't be there when I come home. Oh, I'll open it for you. Sorry for not noticing sooner. Thanks. Is that all the stuff he had, by the way, just in one box? That's kind of crazy. It's not like we won't ever see each other again, but it'll be a lot less. Even sending her line messages will probably just make me nervous. And he hasn't even he's thinking back. Will I be able to handle days like that? I feel for this man. I feel for Kazuya. By the way, shout out to everyone in the chat right now who's watching live. Got a good amount of people today. Regardless of how determined I am, spending time apart is a big deal. I'm Kinoshita. Dang, this is it. No matter how much I feel our hearts have grown closer, I get anxious when we don't see each other. I think that I might be in love with you. Going back to, again, obviously a couple chapters ago. I love you, Chizuru-chan. I don't even know what happened after that. Sarah, don't put that out there. The question is Chizuru... I think Chizuru has to stop him. I would love it if Kazuya turns around though and has an epic moment. But Chizuru's gotta stop him, right? Right? ... Oh, wait! Whoa, Kazuya! Kazuya's about to cook. Hold up. Hold up. I'm not gonna say let my king cook because Kazuya's definitely not my king. But hold up. Let this man cook. He's about to do something. Hold up. But I have... Wait. Where's my music? Hold up. Hold up, guys. I need the music. Kazuya, I can feel it. I was just like, I'm feeling the pain. I was like, Kazuya, if she's not going to do something, Kazuya better. Alright, let's see what happens. Here we go. Chotomate. Why is my thing not working? Dang. Technical difficulties at the worst moment. Alright, I think I'm going to have to continue without music, guys. The music's dead. The music's dead. But I have something I need to say. Huh? Yo, look at Kazuya! Look at Kazuya! I really meant what I said yesterday. There we go. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. And look at Chizuru's face. I'll keep the promise that I made back then. And I love when they go back to this panel and Kazuya looking like that 10 years or 20 years. By the way, I know that there's a lot of people who see this and are going to have issues with Kazuya. And they'll throw the simp word out and they'll say all this other stuff. And again, I cannot do what Kazuya's doing. I literally could. I would have cut bait a long time ago. I will cut bait definitely now. But he's earnest in what he's saying. Kazuya truly believes this. He's willing to wait for Chizuru because he feels that something is there. And he does earnestly love her. And it's not a super fit. Like, everything that they've been through at this point, I can't say I get Kazuya, but I fully get Kazuya, if that makes sense. See you around. Alright. Huh? Mizuhara? The heck? What is... Yo! Yo! Whoa! Yo! Oh, shoot! What? What? She kissed him! Guys, no way! But that's why there's so many people in chat, of course. Duh, obviously something happened. No way, she kissed him. Kazuya stock's on the rise. All the haters, shut up. Myself included. RP headphone users, I'm so sorry. Every single hater who kept hating on Kazuya, all the stupid trash YouTubers who kept saying the series was over, every piece of nah, man. Look at that. Look at that. And yeah, I'm calling out people. Heck, I'll call out myself as far as I'm concerned, but let's go. Oh my God. And this is legit, and this is not like the stupid Hawaiians nonsense. I love how as soon as the kiss happens, everyone disappeared, by the way, from the street. Oh my gosh. And this is not like the Hawaiians. They had to do it. She earnestly went in. She's feeling all these feelings. Leans in. Oh my God, I can't, guys. This is... I can't process. Oh my. What is this? Is this a who made? Oh, Leo coming in clutch. Leo coming in clutch with the. I can't even speak with the clip. And on this day, Chizuru made W clip indeed. Oh my gosh. Wear earbuds. I'm deaf now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for those who use headphones. I apologize, but I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Chizuru became the honored one. And okay, let me keep reading. Let me keep reading. I keep going back. I keep going back. I can't. I cannot. The taxi driver's just like chilling, and she just comes in, and Kazuya's like, what? I think it works. I can see the clip. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating. I'm not even close up. Whoa, she's all up. Yo. I can't process. Nah, you know what? Couple cuckoos right after this. To quote a man that I respect in the One Piece community, I got my joy back. I got my joy back. Let's go. Kazuya's having a whole like, what is happening? What is happening right now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the taxi driver's well. The taxi driver's literally just chilling, just like, the heck is happening behind me. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Like, what is... Why? And then what's gonna happen after this? And she retreats? You can drive now? Okay. No, 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 no. You do not kiss him and then he drives off. No, no, I'm not accepting that. No. No, 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 no. No! Is she your girlfriend? I'm jealous. She's very pretty. Yeah? How do I interpret this? I don't know how to interpret this. What does this mean? Chizuru! No, music, shut up. Chizuru! Oh, yeah. What is Kazuya supposed to say? He doesn't even know. Kazuya himself doesn't know. You kiss him. It's mean stretching it out for another 100 chapters. But like, Sarah? What does it mean that she kissed him? I mean, I think I can use my knowledge. I think for real. But she says she don't want him. But we know she wants him. But then he's leaving. But then she kisses him. And now it's just open. Gerald, I do agree. I think I talked about it before in previous chapters, but I think probably like 381 or 382. But 100%, it's a combination of, I say it again, the magnitude of the lie. And I don't think she's lying when it comes to the rental stuff. I don't think that has no role in it. I think it definitely does. And I've been listening to people and I've been thinking it through. She didn't say she didn't want him. We know that Chizuru likes him. The problem is the fact that Chizuru, and this is what I feel, and I don't think it's just the rental, but I think the rental job plays a role in that, a much bigger role than people think because of Chizuru and the money aspect of it for what she's doing. Now, I get the practice, but I think the money aspect matters a lot for obviously Chizuru, her college, her acting stuff. All this thing costs, like, actually, jokes aside, costs legit money. And she's trying to not rely on Kazuya and people like that. But I also think that there's something that is innately holding Chizuru back from not wanting to pursue Kazuya. At this point, I think that it's something along the lines of she feels she is not worthy of Kazuya. You can see it like the way he praises her, that she wants to reject him because she feels she's not worthy. But it's just like he says these things and she has these desires towards, like, she also craves Kazuya. Like 100, you know what? Someone had a theory on this, and I apologize, I forget your name, and we talked in chat, I think for chapter 383, and I still don't think this is the case, but I think you make, honestly, some salient points now, whoever you are. If you're watching this, please leave a comment. But the idea that Chizuru has physical desires towards Kazuya, and maybe she's frustrated that his love is so pure, I do not believe this is the case. However, more and more I'm seeing credence towards that. I don't think it's the case. But you keep seeing potential credence towards it. This was the never going to see you again kiss, in my opinion, kind of. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Because you know you're going to see each other again. Like, it's only going to lead to something more. We know realistically it's not going to be never going to see you again because they will see each other again. But it also doesn't mean that they're dating. This 100% does not mean that they are dating. But it does mean that Chizuru's reciprocating feelings, and she don't know what to do with these feelings. There's pent up emotions within Chizuru, and Chizuru's at war with herself, where she feels that she doesn't deserve Kazuya, and he can do better, and he shouldn't be with her. But likewise, also, it's Kazuya loves me, and I crave this love that he gives me, this attention that, unlike anyone else I know, like, he truly, truly cares about me, and I see my like, not in a weird way, by the way. I see the most respected man that I had in my life, which was my grandfather. I see a bit of him in Kazuya. That's powerful. Like, we know it's for a fact. We saw it from her vision, her perspective. We know this is the case. And so because of that, even though she tries to push Kazuya away, everything, like, if you have to split up her mind, her reason is telling her, I can't do this, I don't deserve this. And I'm a horrible person. Her feeling, the eros, is just like, I want Kazuya. Like, I want Kazuya. The mobile takes makes it look like an ultimate move was made in battle. So that's actual facts, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man, this was... I'm pretty sure she's a virgin. That's usually important in these stories. I'm telling you, Gerald, people, I've seen it now, and I really hope that person made the comments again and sees this video when I post it. I'm telling you, Gerald, like, more and more I see this, maybe she legit, like, physically, like, she wants him. And she's, I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's deeper than that. But man. She even made a video telling how this made Chapter 80 look even worse. Educate, what's your take on this? I don't think it makes 380 look worse at all. The only people who are upset looking back at 380 are people who are looking at the series very surface level. I would argue that most people who are regularly reading the series with the intent of not simply just trolling it, recognize in Chapter 380 that there's a lot of subtext towards what she ultimately said. When she said that at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, I can't be with you and we're upset. If you took a step back, you're like, well, obviously Chizuru cares about Kazuya. Obviously, this is not the end of the series or anything like that. Obviously, this is going to be fleshed out, and this is a drama creation thing. But it's because Chizuru is an unresolved character. Chizuru's been an unresolved character throughout this story. Chizuru in the Hawaiian's arc was an unresolved character. Mommy called her out for all the problems that Chizuru had. Chizuru has to deal with the fact that, in a sense, that she's a hypocrite and she's a fraud. She acts on her laurels and things like that, but at the end of the day, she's also a rental girlfriend who was, you could argue, was taking advantage of Kazuya. She's been lying through her teeth throughout all this stuff to Kazuya's family. Kazuya's family thinks they're together. They give her a ring. They show her this love and everything. She kisses Kazuya, and that wasn't entirely a lie to kiss to Kazuya, because obviously she was developing feelings. But Chizuru has to probably feel like she's an awful person, because all these people shower her with kindness and have such strong faith and conviction of feelings for Kazuya. But Chizuru at the end of the day is just like, do I really have these feelings for Kazuya? Do I really love him? And heck, if I do love him, am I even deserving of the love of not only him, but all these other people who put faith in me? Like, I'm living a lie. I think that's ultimately, she's like, the weight of the ring, guys, cannot again be understated. She's like, I can't take this. I can't accept this now. And it's fully understandable, because it's all predicated on a lie. It goes back to the lie that had a chance to be unraveled at the Hawaiian's arc, and they ultimately didn't. So everyone still believes that they're actually a thing, and Chizuru can't deal with it. I firmly believe that is the case. Firmly do. And then there's other things we have to understand with Chizuru, what might be at play. I think Gerald, again, the rent-a-girlfriend thing does make a big deal as well. I don't think it's the sole thing. But because remember, if you delve into Chizuru, right, and people want to attack her for like the finances. By the way, let's just tackle one thing quickly. For all the stupid people out there, and yes, I'm attacking people right now. For all the stupid people out there who keep seeing people posting the Kazuya has spent like 385,000, whatever that stupid figure is that's been going out there. Guys, do you really think that Kazuya spent that much money? If you honestly go through the manga and see the things that he has gone through and the things that he's bought, you think that he's dropped like, that's basically, in America, that's a mortgage. You think Kazuya got mortgage money that he's spending on Chizuru? Like, come on, man. Let's be smart. 250 was that's a mortgage. That's literally a mortgage. Guys, I'm a full-on adult who works actually no. I make a good living. I have a good job. I'm not rich. I'm not 1%, but I make good money. I definitely do. I'm not dropping 250. What makes you think that Kazuya, who's a college student, is dropping 250 on rental dates? So this whole dumb figure they're not showing every date. Gerald, but use logic. Even if they showed you every single date from inception, how is he dropping $250? It's not real. Some people posted things together. They probably took the college tuition line, and someone's like, how much is college tuition? And then they did multiply this. They're like, well, based on that, Kazuya has spent like, no one went through and tried to show everything. Guys, he didn't spend $250. Do I think he spent thousands of dollars on Chizuru? 100%. He's definitely spent thousands of dollars. I think it's a lot, but 250 is stupid. It just is. 250,000 Japanese yen is more likely. Oh, that's definitely much more likely. I mean, I'd argue it's probably still more, but much more likely than $250,000. Guys, that's literally, there are homes. You can buy a home for $250,000 in some parts of America. In my part of America, $250,000, that's a it's a mortgage. It's a mortgage on a home. Think about that. So anyway, I brought all of that stuff up on the mini rant, and I'm sorry guys, I'm going for a while, but I have a lot to talk about, and I'll probably just end this here, but the bottom line I'm going to get to, I forgot I even turned the music off. The bottom line is, going back to Chizuru and the rental job, like, Chizuru doesn't make money beyond the rental job. Remember that Chizuru has no parents, she has no grandparents, she's paying for her college tuition as she's going through her school, she pays for her acting stuff, because she has acting classes and jobs, this and that. So the rental job, as much as we may not like it, and it's easy for us to say, and I've said this as well, by the way, but I'm just acknowledging it's fair is fair. We're acting like it's so easy for Chizuru to just get another job that makes the money and provides the flexibility for her to go to school, also do her acting stuff, and pay for all of it. So the 100% of the rental job actually matters. And again, why she probably feels she doesn't deserve Kazuya. And on top of that, it will just feel weird. I'm going to rent people, or people are going to rent me, and I have a boyfriend. My boyfriend, I'm going on dates with people. You're supposed to like, it's such a contradiction. I would be shocked if Chizuru hasn't thought about it. I'm pretty sure she has, and she's done that calculation, and that probably also adds to the fact that she's like, I don't deserve Kazuya, because I can't give up my job, because I can't give up my career. It makes sense. Conversely, I would also argue on top of that, though, if I was Chizuru, I would still take the gamble on Kazuya, and I would try to figure out alternative solutions. I know she wouldn't want to rely on him and his money. I'm not trying to say that. Because obviously people will say, like, well, Kazuya's money, his family's, I don't know if they're rich, but his family's really, really well off. She wouldn't want the money that way, guys. She wouldn't. Then at that point, she'd feel like she's literally just, like, taking advantage of Kazuya. And even when we say she isn't, that's how she would feel. Oh yeah, definitely. I'd hate it too. But I do think that Chizuru could potentially at least try the route of going to get a different job, or trying to see how this whole thing works itself out. I think she owes it to herself and her happiness to at least try a relationship with Kazuya. And if it's simply the rental girlfriend job that's holding her back, while I understand it, I also am just like, girl, you got to do what makes you happy, and you figure out the rest from there. At least try it. You got to at least try it and see and try to figure a way out. But to simply deny your feelings so overtly, it doesn't help you. What's the point? What's the point of completely denying these feelings that you have for Kazuya to the point where you're kissing him in a cab because it's just like you have all these feelings oozing out every time Kazuya says a nice word, Chizuru's literally like, not literally, metaphorically, on to the knees. Like every time, like look at her the moment Kazuya makes his declaration. Whenever makes these declarations, he literally goes up to her and he's just like, I really meant what I said yesterday. You see Chizuru's face. I'll keep the promise that I made back then. He made that face. Chizuru's looking and like she can't help herself. Actually, the taxi crashed and this is his coma. That's crazy. That would never happen, but if it did happen, I would actually drop the manga. I'm not gonna lie. That would be levels of nonsense that Domestic Girlfriend surprisingly achieved. And even not to that level. With vegetable, well, we digress. Anyway, guys, we're done here. This was a lot. I love this chapter. This was really, 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 really surprising. This was great. This chapter was better than chapter 380. Or Kanojo more... oh, gosh. Kanojo more Kanojo. Final chapters of that series was another fever dream. All the Hikikomori... I can never say this name. Hikikomori. Otaku reading this, OMG Kazuya's me. Come on, guys. You don't 100% be the taxi. Jeez, James. Why are you going for people's life? Anyway, we're done here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. How do you feel about this? Massive W. Massive W for Kazuya. Super happy for him. Especially because he didn't know where this was going. Chizuru, I want some explanation. I really just, honestly, we just left Kazuya's character for a while and just delved into Chizuru. I would love nothing more. I'm so intrigued on what is going on in Chizuru's mind that is literally just stopping her. That's honestly, that's the biggest mystery in all of this, because we're seeing this from Kazuya's lens, and that's what Kazuya's trying to wonder, and that's what we're wondering. Really would love to just peek into Chizuru's brain. Wakes up in 10 years and both Chizuru and Ruka are married with children. That would be crazy. I can see it, James. I can see it. Okay, anyway, like the video, everyone. Subscribe, like my content is greatly appreciated as always. Ouch. And with that, I'm Leonard and I'm out. Peace, everybody, and have a nice day.